Hi Leo, my little angels, my darlings. This is your horoscope for October 2019. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you this month. Now, I'm going to give you an insight into what's happening for you in October. It's not the most dramatic of months, okay? So don't expect these huge upheavals. It's quite straightforward. Chiron is at 3 degrees in Aries in your ninth house. So, if you're a Leo who has felt like, God, I was never given the opportunity to educate myself the way I wanted to, or goodness, I've had all these children and I always wanted to visit Bhutan and I've never been able to visit it because I've always been stuck here at home looking after the kids and I haven't been able to go on that trip. So some sort of frustration with either broadening your horizons in a physical sense through travel or in an intellectual sense through reading books or attending courses that you were interested in, things that you couldn't do. That's what you're able to heal this month. All right. So any of you Leos out there, if you're bored, if you don't have a goal at the moment, if you want to learn something new, this is your time to do it. And if you want to travel and, become more aware of other cultures, other ways of living, this is the month for you to transform that and do it. On the 3rd of October, Mercury, the communication planet, moves into Scorpio and it moves into your 4th house and it's right on your IC, which is the roots. So you really feel a certain way about where your life is. Is this where you wanted to end up? On the 4th of October, Mars, the male principle, moves into Libra, the sign that it opposes because Mars rules Aries. So Libra is 180 degrees away from Aries. Mars has to compromise when it's in Libra, and it's in your 3rd house of communication with Venus and the Sun. Male and female usually, when together, produce a baby, okay? So having all of these, having your identity, your solar plexus, your Mars and your Venus in your 3rd house of communication allow you to build bridges with other people and with other places and with educational facilities. So you're going to feel a certain way about where you are in life. So I'm 40 years old. I've just helped the kids grow up. What now? If that's the question or if that's the situation you're in, it's going to be really clear. It's going to be like, finally I can go travel. Finally I can do the Reiki healing that I wanted to do. So for Leos who are a little bit lost and who haven't had the opportunity to really expand their lives very much lately, this is your month to thrive and to blossom. That continues until the 9th of October. And on the 9th of October, we've got Venus going into Scorpio. So Venus, the planet of love and beauty, now joins Mercury. It's on your IC. So you find out what it is you love to do and what it is you want to do in the future. This doesn't have to be a paid job. It can be a paid job. So I want to be an archaeologist. I love that. I love ancient things. So I've discovered that now. I'm going to take a class in that. Now I'm going to be an archaeologist and transition from my existing job into being an archaeologist. Or you realize that you're retired and you don't need money. You've got enough money, but you really enjoy traveling. Sorry, I don't know what happened to my voice then. So if you really enjoy traveling, then, and you've got all the money in the world, you don't have to worry about that. Why not take a world trip, a world cruise? If that's your dream, you'll get very clear ideas of what it is you want to do. That continues again until the 13th of October when the full moon in Aries happens in your 9th house. So I'm going to make separate videos on the full and new moons, as I always do, to give you more information about it. But the important thing for you, Leo, is that the full moon is in Aries in your 9th house of travel, broadening your horizons, and everything I've been speaking about so far, and educating yourself, okay? So while the full moon builds up on the 12th, 13th, and 14th in Aries, independent, me, forward, your moon, the full moon in Aries, is going to shower you with its energy and it's going to say, come on, Leo, do something, travel, educate yourself, sign up for something new. So the beginning of the month gives you a certain feeling about, okay, what do I want to do next? How do I want to anchor myself? What do I want to commit myself to? What do I want to attach myself to? By the 12th, 13th, 14th, you'll be in the know about what that is, and you'll be able to put in the legwork to actually get that going. That continues for the rest of the month until the 24th of October, when the sun goes into Scorpio, and that now sits on your IC, which is your home, which are your roots, the anchor, what anchors you down. And the sun is your identity in Scorpio. You now feel really intensely about what it is you're doing. Venus and Mercury are still there. So this is an amazing time for Leos to find their life purpose. If you struggle with that, get in touch with me for a personal reading. I can see what it is in your chart. But you may not need me this month because it's coming through so clearly. So listen to your feelings, listen to your emotions. On the 28th of the month, we have this new moon. And again, I'll make a separate video. But for you, Leo, it happens in your 4th house of your family and your roots. And it pulls in loads of Scorpio energy. So the way you feel about where you are in your life is going to be laid out on a platter for you, and you will get to see exactly what you care about and what you don't, what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy, what you need to get rid of and what you need to bring into your life. So you're going to be someone who's really able to fix doing something that you're not interested in, being in a situation that doesn't broaden your horizons or interest you or challenge you, and you're able to flip that and shift yourself in a position where you're growing and developing and learning. You know, when we stop learning, forget it. Then life gets boring. So that's what I get for you this month. I hope you have a lovely October. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. I use astrology, tarot, and numerology in my personal reading, so I can answer any questions you have. If you like this video, hit subscribe. And if you're feeling generous, then please share the video online. It's been a pleasure doing this reading for you. Mwah. Have a wonderful October, and I'll speak to you next month.